Picture this. You walk into a room and somehow, within 5 minutes, a complete stranger is telling you their entire life story. People trust you instantly. You always seem to know exactly what someone needs before they even open their mouth to speak. But here is the strange part. The person everyone else leans on for support is almost always the most quietly exhausted person in the room. We will get to why in a second. This chart shows the general population, and right down here is a rare segment making up just 2 to 3% of people. This is the ENFJ, often called the protagonist. Their minds are permanently tuned to one specific frequency above all others, how the people around them are feeling, and exactly where those people could grow. When you talk to them, they aren't listening to your literal words. They are reading your tone, your facial expressions, and most importantly, the things you are leaving unsaid. Because they are hyper-attuned to the unspoken reality of a situation, they effortlessly step in to guide others, making them natural leaders and the favorite person in almost any room. An ENFJ scans a room emotionally the exact same way other people scan a room visually. In seconds, they gather the necessary data. They see who feels left out of the conversation, who is holding tension in their shoulders, and who is holding back a great idea and is ready to shine. Then they immediately move to help. They step in and lift those individuals up, working to light up the connections between everyone present. But this intense outward focus creates a serious deficit. Because they feel responsible for the group's mood, they give their advice, their time, and their energy until their internal reserves run completely empty. They will know exactly what a complete stranger needs to hear to heal, yet their own internal needs go quiet and unheard, even to themselves. It feels like magic to be understood that fast. But that magic requires the ENFJ to quietly vanish into the needs of the people sitting around them. What drives this endless giving is a hidden psychological engine. An ENFJ's absolute deepest joy comes from watching someone they believe in reach their true potential. This impulse stems from a genuine instinct to champion the people around them. They move with a level of care that prioritizes your progress over their own comfort. This diagram illustrates the hidden trap of that trait. The ENFJ's own sense of self-worth becomes directly tethered to this highly volatile line, the happiness and progress of other people. That dependency is dangerous because it relies entirely on choices, variables, and emotions that the ENFJ simply cannot control. When your emotional baseline is outsourced to the success of everyone around you, you are left perpetually vulnerable to burning out. Which brings us to the real reason they are so exhausted. ENFJs treat the emotional weather of everyone around them as their own personal responsibility. This animated model shows why. The magnetism that draws people in and the burnout that drains the ENFJ are the exact same mechanism doing two jobs. The room leans on you because you constantly scan to take care of them. Everyone's okayness is your job. The flaw in the system is that you never clock off from caring, and it is physically impossible to carry the emotional weight of a whole room forever. That is exactly why the warmest, most magnetic person you know is so often running on completely empty behind their smile. If this is you, remember that you are allowed to be a human being with your own limits. You can exist as a person with needs, rather than serving solely as a guide for others. The people in your life who truly love you actually want the opportunity to take care of you, if you will just drop the smile for a second and let them see what you need. Letting others help you is the only way to sustain this incredible gift. If you're an ENFJ, or if you know one, let us know in the comments how this resonates, and be sure to subscribe for more.